Hi everyone. We're going to be covering Zoom basics, so a few of the important functions of how to use Zoom. I'm Simone Sav. I am the Public Participation Network Manager for Laoghaire-Rathdown, and thank you to everybody who has made this video possible: Maria Kelly and Bernadette King in the Community Department and Keith Cotter in the IT Department within the Council. We will be covering topics such as how to navigate the Zoom account, how to set up a meeting and send invitations, basic functions, video, microphone, chat, share, choosing the background. I'm going to draw some conclusions, and then also we will include contact details. A few preliminary observations. There are several ways to make sure that tasks are done. We're showing one of the basic ways to use Zoom. It's not the only one, it's just one of the simplest ways. Zoom account settings are where you control many functions before you set the meeting up and before you start the meeting. And very importantly, for the free account, meetings end after 40 minutes. You can restart them, and we will be looking at how to do that within this presentation. So this is how the Zoom account page looks like. You have a number of items on your left-hand side on the left bar: meetings, webinars, recordings, settings. You have an icon on the right-hand side where if you click, you can log out. You have the option to upgrade, if you see that in the middle, to upgrade from free account to paid account. For beginner level, the most important features on the page are the meetings, settings, the account icon, and editing function, including upgrading. So let's look at how to schedule a meeting. Very simple. If you look at the left-hand side, you click on Meeting. And then on the right-hand side, you click on Schedule a meeting. Before you save the meeting, you can choose when, so the date and the hour. And the way to do that is where you see the arrow. There are functions there, the downside arrow. If you click on those, it will allow you to choose what time. So for example, you have 10 p.m. But if you click on the little arrow next to p.m., you can select either p.m. or a.m. And the same with hours. It can be 11, it can be 3 p.m. So you just choose from the list. And you can select the duration. That doesn't matter that much because it's only 40 minutes anyway. This is continuing. So if you scroll down, it's on the same page, but I had to cut the slide in half. There are several options there that you can have, but I think the most important one is you can select to mute participants when they enter the room, when they join a meeting. So if you just click on that, that should be an important function. And the rest, it's easy if you just leave them the way they are. And then you click Save. Once you click Save, the meeting is created. So this is how it looks. If you want to copy the invitation, there is a button there on the right-hand side that says Copy Invitation. You click on the copy invitation. Once you click on the copy invitation, this tab opens up that allows you to copy it. So you click on it and you will see that it automatically selects it. It underlines it in blue. That means that you have saved it. When you have sent the email to one person, you can continue and send it to as many people as you like. Once you're done sending the emails, you can always just go back to your account. So let's assume that you are ready to start the meeting. You have scheduled the meeting and you're ready to start it. You go into account, so you log into your account and you go to meetings and you click on start this meeting. If you do not have Zoom app downloaded, this message will appear and you will have to click on download now. If you have the Zoom app downloaded, simply click on open Zoom meeting. After you have clicked on open Zoom meeting, a little window will pop up that will say join with computer audio. Please click on that before you move on. An important tip I want to share with you is that if you have to go out of the Zoom window, you want to click on something else on the computer or the tablet, or you simply do that by mistake, the way to go back to the meeting is by clicking on the small button, on the small green button at the black window. And you can see that there. Or you can go all the way down to the bottom tab and click on the Zoom icon. That should bring the meeting, the screen, back up. So you have joined the meeting, you have started the meeting, and this is how the screen looks like when you have no video on. Now it's important to notice at the bottom of the screen that there are a series of functions horizontally. And let's start with the first one, the microphone. You can mute your microphone by clicking on it once, and you can unmute it by clicking on it once. You can start your video by clicking on it once, and you can stop your video by clicking on it once. You would also see participants, chat, share screen, record, and for paying accounts, you have breakout rooms. And you also have, at the very end, in red, end meeting. So we're going to go through a few of these functions now. Before we go into it, an important tip is that this tab with the list of functions will disappear. To see it again, you have to move around the cursor or the mouse to the bottom of the screen and it will appear again. So if you see it disappear, don't worry, don't panic, just move your cursor down and it will appear again. If you want to see the list of participants, you click on participants once and you see a tab that opens on the right hand side. Now there's only one participant, but if you have 10 friends joining you for the meeting, you will see all of their names. And next to their names, you see a little microphone and a little video. As a host, you will be able to mute them and to stop their video. If you want to close down the list, just click on the X and that tab, and then select Close. If you want to share your screen, you click on the green arrow button. You click once on the window you would like to share because this image pops up. And in this image, they will show you all of the windows that you have open. So just select the one that you want to share and click on Share. If you want to stop sharing the screen, there is a red button that you just click on. It says Stop Share. If you do not see this tab at the top, what you have to do is just move the cursor up towards the top of the screen, and once it gets close to it, it will appear. It's the same as to what happens with the basic functions at the bottom. It's the same principle. You need to activate them by just moving the cursor up closer to it. Make sure that you have what you want to show ready beforehand. Another tip on sharing the screen. Sometimes if you want to share a longer document, a list, the other participants will not be able to see that you are scrolling down. They're just going to see the first image that shows when you share your screen. Or if you want to share several open tabs on your computer, other participants might only see the first image that you shared. To fix it, you have to simply click Stop Share and then reshare your screen. If you want to use the chat function, which is very useful, click on the image Chat. You will see again a tab will open on the right hand side. So for example, you see now that I have two tabs open. One is Participants and the other one is Chat. If you want to type something in the chat, you have to go all the way down to the bottom where it says type something here. You click once in that and you start typing. And once you are done typing, you click Enter and it will send a message to everybody. To select your background, you go to Video and there is a little button, a little arrow next to the icon. You have to click once on it and you have to go to Choose Virtual Background. You just click on that once. And this tab will open. If you want to select a photo, if you want to add a photo, you see a little plus sign on the right hand side. You just click on it, Add Image. And a new tab will open on top of that, which will allow you to go into documents that you have shared or photos that you have downloaded, pictures, desktop. So what you do is you select and you click on that. And if you have never done this before, there's going to be another little icon showing up saying download. Just click on download. Once you see the background on the bigger screen, you can actually see it twice there. That means that your background is set for the meeting. So everybody else will see the background. So what you do is you simply close the little window by clicking on the X on the right hand side. If you want to end the meeting, you click End Meeting. And you will have to select End Meeting for All or Leave Meeting. If you are the host and you want the meeting to continue, you just say Leave Meeting and somebody else will automatically become the host. If you want to end the meeting for all, you just click on the red button. Very importantly, if you need more than 40 minutes, you can restart the same meeting for another 40 minutes. You go to your account, you click Meetings, you click Previous Meetings, and then you click Start. So that will give you another 40 minutes. It's important to remember with your account that you must select a different password than that of your email. The free version of Zoom that we describe here does not ask for bank details to open or use the account. If you receive emails that seem to come from Zoom about the need to pay for this free account, please do not give your personal details. That's phishing. You can always upgrade, but for the free account, you do not need to give your bank details. So, to conclude, Zoom meetings are easy to schedule and send out. You will need to have an account open to set up the meetings. A meeting is 40 minutes long but can be restarted immediately using the same link. And most importantly, don't be afraid to explore the functions. It's fun. Many thanks, and if you want to get in touch, you can drop me an email at simone@dlrppn.ie or give me a phone call at 087 455 7945. Thank you very much.